Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to COD Zombies HQ, where we're here chilling in the headquarters, and you might have noticed that a major patch dropped for Call of Duty WW2 today. It brought in a bunch of major weapon balancing changes in multiplayer, as well as we have some zombies fixes and changes which we'll go over throughout this video. So, to kick things right off by looking at the patch notes here, on a general multiplayer level, they say that they fixed an issue where social rank rewards were not granting. I've gotten word from people that if you didn't get certain rewards from advancing your social score, they should now all be in your inventory. You should now have them just like you should have earned them when leveling up, so don't worry about that. That's essentially the most important multiplayer fix. The other two are just basically contract changes and UI improvements. Now we get to where the meat of this patch is, and that is the weapon balance changes. They buffed the fire rate for the MP40 and the M1928 Thompson. A lot of people really seem to like the Thompson after this patch. With drum mags and rapid fire, this thing just spits out an incredible amount of bullets really quickly, and obviously has the mobility of being an SMG. They buffed the combat shotgun damage range, which is something that people have been wanting for a while. They wanted these shotgun buffs, although I do find it interesting that they buffed what is arguably the best shotgun in the game, that being the combat shotgun, and nothing about the double barrel or Luftwaffe drilling. This is interesting, a class-wide LMG movement speed buff and recoil buffs for the MG15 and Lewis. So you should be moving a little bit faster when carrying LMGs now, which it can only be a good thing. It helps you kind of compete if you're using an LMG in this game, which automatically seems to put you at a disadvantage compared to the ARs and SMGs, which seem to rule the roost. And another big change that has gotten a lot of people talking is they nerfed the fire rate for the FG42 and adjusted the recoil accordingly, presumably slightly lowering the recoil but also lowering the fire rate. It seems like the consensus of the community is that this really hurts the FG42's feasibility, especially compared to some of the other fast time to kill weapons in the game like the BAR. I've seen some people saying that this post-patch FG42 is basically garbage now compared to its former self, but I definitely encourage you guys to try it out yourself and see if the nerf is indeed that bad. And lastly, they nerfed the machine pistol damage. The machine pistols seem to be the consensus best sidearm in the game, so that seems to be nerfed, and thus it might help some of these semi-auto pistols maybe compete a little bit better in close range compared to the machine pistol. Moving right over to the zombies front, they say that they fixed UI issues with zombies double XP, which is very important. You might not know that zombies has never gotten double XP within Call of Duty WW2 yet. There has been 2 separate times where the double XP logo has been displayed, but due to a glitch in the game, no one actually received double XP in zombies. They have once again stated that they've fixed that, and just in time for week 3 of Winter Siege, wherein double XP will be granted in zombies. They fixed an issue with the audio log recording collectible. They fixed an issue where players were able to deploy more than the maximum of S-Mine 44 explosives and lost the ones that they deployed when it was indeed over the maximum limit, so people won't be losing their S-Mines anymore. And lastly, this is an interesting one, fixed a UI issue where kills with grenades were counting for the blitz used stat. Well, that seems to wrap up all the changes in this pre-Christmas patch. I would assume that we aren't going to get another patch until the holidays are over, so sometime in early January. Unfortunately, at least in the patch notes here, they don't mention anything about fixing the numerous out-of-bounds glitches that still exist within the zombies mode, which seem to kind of infest public lobbies. If you've ever played public zombies, people are always going out of bounds. It's just not very fun to play with them. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button down below, subscribe to the channel for more great content to come. I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll see you with another Call of Duty WW2 video tomorrow. Peace out.